guess. What to do?
Right. Ready for some action?
Get that extended warranty for your airship! Best prices in town!
Embarrassing.
Ready for some action? Mission complete! Easier than eating apple. I smell it. New mission. Daddies ain't got nothing on you. I smell a new mission. Right away.
Hello there. I continued to take one treacherous job after another. If you want someone safe, then keep them from entering the tiger's den. It's as simple as that.
Are you really sure you're up for another one, Maya?
Sierra worried for me, but there was no turning back now. My labor had bore fruit. The rest of the crew was beginning to look healthier, better rested. They returned earlier from missions, bearing fewer injuries. I appreciate the concern, Sierra, but the path to strength is long and narrow, and I must continue down this path, for all of their sakes. I was fixated on protecting my loved ones. They were all I could see. If they were safe, then nothing else mattered. That thought alone was enough to steel my resolution.
On a typical humdrum day, I was browsing Sierra Carte's wares for a few chemical essentials. Impressive how the world had become a network of convenience. What were previously rare and unobtainable items were now collecting dust on a trade woman's shelves. My eyes traced the rows of flasks and potions before they settled on a vial clutched by the man standing next to me. Oh, toxin. An excellent choice. Save for the fact that his confused and brooding expression revealed he didn't quite understand what he was holding. Who was this moron? Well, now that I was aware of the potential hazard, I couldn't leave well enough alone. Traveling with the crew had certainly rubbed off on me.
Excuse me, mister? That looks scary. What you gonna do with it?
He looked stunned. An appropriate reaction, given my stunning countenance.
What? This? It's pigment. Needed for painting supplies.
Oh, I didn't take you for a painter, mister.
Pigments were frequently composed of toxic earth metals. Perhaps I worried over nothing.
It's not for me. My little sister's the artistic one.
Huh? His entire mood shifted, tense shoulders relaxing and lips curving into a soft grin. It was nothing like a few seconds ago, when he seemed to be studying the pigment like his life depended on it. Perhaps he was a few rupees short. No, mental calculus doesn't translate to confusion. His look was more concerned? No. I'd seen that exact expression before.
So what color picture will she paint? Cagliostro sure wants to see the final product. Aw, pretty please.
This is coming out of nowhere.
What the hell? Did I not give him the world's cutest plea? How dare he refuse me? He will suffer for...
But I guess it's okay. I actually have some free time now, if you're eager.
There. That was more like it. Lyria, the captain, and I followed the man to his studio, listening to him jabber about his life along the way. His name was Heimel, and he had been living alone with his sister, Shanae, ever since their parents died when they were younger. Their life was simple, he explained. But a simple life was a luxury for some.
Wait till you see! Shnae's paintings are breathtaking, and I'm not just saying that. The world needs her talent.
He was alight with passion. A stupid smile plastered across his face. True pride in his sister's craft. As for me, art was too abstract. How would one tame the subjective, bring order to chaos? There was too much I couldn't comprehend. But was it not aesthetics that led me to understand and codify the deep mysteries of cuteness? Yes. Perhaps there was something I could learn from a craft as humble as painting. And thus, with the future of alchemy on my dainty shoulders, I pushed open the door to the studio. We entered to find Shanae violently tossing in bed. Heimel rushed over, grabbing a phial of healing tincture from her bedside. Hand supporting her shaking head, he poured the concoction into her mouth. Immediately, her convulsions lessened, but her breathing was still labored. It became clear why he was so antsy back at Sierra's store. Toxic pigments could be dangerous in even the most steady of hands, and... well... I glanced down at Shanae's fingers, trembling on her bedsheets. Pressing forward, I gave her a cursory examination. Normally, I don't afford peons the luxury of my intellectual evaluation, but I was feeling generous. These symptoms are grave.
Do you know what's the matter?
Lyria's voice quivered with worry. I do. I've seen this exact disease once upon a time. Heimel's eyes shot to me, propelled more by hope than surprise.
Truly? The local doctors have been useless. They just give her pain relievers and leave. Can you do something?
As much as I wanted to refuse, in that moment, Heimel's desperation reminded me too much of my own sister. I'm not a medical professional. Sure, I know a formula that might ease her symptoms, but it's not a permanent solution. Not to mention the biggest pain in the ass, tracking down all the components.
Please, you're all we've got.
Ugh, begging. Now, the deal was sealed. And it had nothing to do with Lyria, Vern, and Captain Goody Two-Shoes staring holes into the back of my head. Fine. The world's cutest genius alchemist Cagliostro is on the case. Consider yourself lucky. We left the studio and hurried back to the airship. In this skydome, I could think of only one environment that would produce the necessary reagents. Mount Nagelith. Perfect. The component should be somewhere around here. agents attuned to water. Let's sweep the area.
Roger
Where are
that.
you looking?
Eyes wide open.
Wind in the
Watch your step.
This'll show 'em.
This should do the trick. You take the front line. I'll take the back.
As you wish.
Skip.
You're a mean water spirit. Why don't you play nice?
Where are you?
Swift as light. Certain as death. The pond settles.
Now maybe you'll shut up.
Wind in the field.
This one's suspiciously large. Let's smash it and see what it's hiding.
All we have to do is collect this stuff, right?
Yep. But we'll need more than that.
An ambush!
Dawnfly stands. No one floats.
Looking good. Let's end this.
Fine.
They shall fall.
Great teamwork, everyone!
The next will be even better.
Let's... Take the magic!
Seems our sweep wasn't thorough enough. We better check any spots we might have missed.
Are those spirits protecting it? Either way, looks like we'll have to go through them.
A thousand words!
We have enough mineral components. Next up, we'll need crystallized Psygoteers.
Zyka? Those flapping eyeball creatures? I think I saw some further up ahead.
Sorry, Cagliostro's in a hurry.
We got it!
Watch yourself.
Don't think so.
No more ouchies!
I needed that.
You like the free flutter?
Get in gear!
Home on the sea. Storm.
Peekaboo!
Bingo! Pardon our intrusion.
Janae's counting on
Move
us.
your ass.
Do it.
Ready or not?
Where are you looking?
Boom!
No one's close. Ready?
Hey, look!
This!
It's not over yet.
Understood.
Who do you think I am?
Just like that!
Peekaboo! Don't let him escape. You're
Take
getting
this!
close. Keep up the good work.
Yes!
Momo, without any trouble, can't lose focus.
All at once.
Boom!
Oh no!
Commit.
Monsters!
Oh, yes! Bring your tears to us.
We were in harmony.
Looking good!
Let us take them.
After you!
Keep your wits about you.
Yes!
We can handle that.
All together! You're mine! You got anything left?
Am I the founder of alchemy?
Better buckle up, kid.
The butterfly emergent.
Come.
Marvelous.
I guess so.
I won't argue. I'm no pushover moron.
I'm feeling right as framework.
Then
A moving target. Eat this, sucker. There, whips ahoy. Ace the right.
Big sister defense. Butterfly. Moon. Mother.
Yippee!
Captain.
I'll get him! Tempest Flame!
Shine as one. The astrophism.
Thank you, Mr. Lizard.
Take this!
Strike now.
Cagliostro wins again!
So, did we get the tears?
Of course we did. I even had time to distill them.
What a toughie! We'll repay you someday.
The moment the potion reached Shanae's stomach, wariness melted from her frame. That medicine will only temporarily stop your symptoms. They'll be back if you don't treat the root of the problem.
Still, peace is priceless.
Shanae was not the only one feeling more relaxed. With tensions eased, I decided it was time to explain Shanae's condition. It was an autoimmune disorder of the nervous system, caused by irregularities in the body's ley line structure. Common side effects included reduced function of the lower extremities. Of course, the prescribed painkillers and fever reducers had not been effective.
But the formula you made for us, it suppressed her symptoms, didn't it?
Sure, but suppression isn't treatment. And besides, there will be unfortunate side effects if she uses it over a long period of time. I'm just sorry I couldn't make you a true cure.
Please don't apologize. I feel like I've reclaimed a part of my life thanks to you.
Brave little thing. She had done nothing to earn her lot in life, but suffering.
Hello there.
Sometime after the commotion at Tempeal, life in Folca began to struggle towards normalcy. The breeze was soft and welcoming. I'd been blind to the city's charms before, focused as I was on rescuing Lyria from the Church of Avia. The sun watched over the victims of Furikin's rage as they raised new homes for themselves from the rubble. But once scars have set in, they are slow to fade. Here and there, the children of Tempeal labored with tools too large for their hands. I offered my aid, but the children said their work was their responsibility.
As long as you're sure you'll be okay.
Some distance away, a small boy burst into a red-faced fit. Lyria and I rushed over, hoping to be of help.
Don't try and stop me! I have to do this!
He hurled his words like stones as he whipped into a run. Concerned, I asked a nearby man about the boy. He explained that the boy's sister was ill, and the lad was after the remedy, an herb called windcrest. The sickness was assumed to have died out hundreds of years ago, but had now returned to torment the child.
And if that's not enough, I heard the woods where windcrest grows have turned into a monster den.
The boy had struck out alone. Folca had no soldiers to spare, for they were all dispatched to Tempeal for the reconstruction effort. No one was left to answer his pleas, but I would. In my heart, I vowed to bring back the child, and if possible, the herb too. I prayed only that I wasn't too late.
Leave the front line to me.
to that old villager, this is the place we want to be.
Perfect. Keep your eyes peeled for Windcrest.
Enough of you!
Earth spirits. Strange. We didn't see any the last time we were here.
Seems like they're attracted to the Windcrest. Maybe they can feel its power. Hey! I think I find some Windcrest!
Over!
We can do this!
Stand back, inhibiting me. You monster!
Looking good!
Any last wishes? Stay focused.
Everyone okay?
Heal!
Looking good!
Scared of needles? In one fell swoop!
Decimate!
In one fell blow!
Looking good!
You've met your match!
It doesn't seem like he's here. Let's retrace our steps and look somewhere else. Yeah, that should be more than enough.
But we still haven't located the boy.
What? Where is that coming from?
I don't know, but it can't be a good sign. We better hurry.
A golem. So that's what was behind the tremors.
Crap, it spotted us! Get ready for a fight!
I've got the
You're weaker now!
Prepare yourself! I am the unyielding rampart!
Looking good!
Try this!
Ignoring the baddies on our tails is so fun! Let's give ourselves some breathing room.
Can't rest yet. Agreed.
I heard Furikin's voice just now. I think that when Furikin covered this archipelago in storms, some of its power fused with the land and the monster.
There's nothing.
I'm coming!
I can still go on. Back to it!
Oh no! Stop it from trying!
Looking decimate!
In one fell blow!
Time to now and then!
No kidding.
We are forced.
Any last wishes?
Can I get some of that Furikin juice too? This golem is pumped!
We can't afford to let it run free. Not while that boy remains missing.
Stay focused.
Spread your blood.
What are they made of?
Ready yourself! Pin them down!
Take him out!
Rain on the hill. You have my thanks.
I'll finish this!
Just like
Prepare! It's over! Prepare! Great work, everyone.
I guess so.
Agrees full-heartedly.
We'll conclude this! No escape! What?
Try not to move! Hang in there!
I thank you.
You're weaker now!
No! I've got them! No escape! Frozen Blade!
We got this! Let's do it!
It's over! Is it safe now?
I recognize that voice. With a final death knell, the golem stilled. The boy crawled out from the tall grass, and I pressed the wind crest into his trembling hand.
Wow! Now I can save my sister! You're the best, lady!
He smiled at me, and with a great burden lifted from his shoulders, skipped the whole way back to Folka. As I watched his happy shuffle, I wished more joy and color into his life of toil, which had been covered by the dust of destruction.
Come to view the requests?
We made medicine from the wind crest you picked. The doctor said Hazel looks better every day. This morning, she was able to get out of bed and do some drawing. She loves drawing pictures. Thanks again, Catalina. From Al.
And Hazel.
P.S. Please visit Folka when you have a chance.
Rackham, there you are. I've got huge news. Listen to this.
It was clear from Kent's smile that the repairs on the Nautilus were going smoothly, thanks to a mechanic friend of his. Well, ain't that something? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed. Those parts weren't the easiest to work with. Not bad, Miss Mechanic.
Rackham, sir? My friend told me she got the parts from a traveling skyfarer. Had 3-day-old scruff and a little swagger to him. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Huh. Well, I keep my scruff in an elegant chin strap. Thank you very much. Not sure I sounded very convincing, trying to play off his answer, but I'm a helmsman, not an actor. Ha! But just another performance or two, and the Nautilus would be skybound once more.
I'm from Tremont Island, a quiet little place where I lived with my parents and sister. Things were good, except my sister was suffering from a terrible condition. We couldn't treat her on Tremont, so she was forced to travel to another island, all on her own. Back then, skyfaring wasn't nearly the safe bet that it is today, so I wasn't sure if she'd even make it there, let alone receive treatment. I loved my sister more than anything, so waving bye to her as she took off toward an unknown future was the hardest thing I'd ever done. I hoped beyond all hope. I hoped till it hurt, that her cure would be swift, and she'd sail back to me with each setting sun. But the days, they grew into months. Sometime after she left, a brutal pandemic spread across Tremont, crippling our population in a matter of days. I was shocked, watching the good people I'd known all my life pass away. But I was horrified when it claimed my parents. And when it came for me, I knew death was waiting at the front door. What can I do? I thought, lungs heavy and weighing me to my bed. What could I do but turn to the skies and pray? Please, if you're listening, I want to hear my family. I want to hear their voices again. My pleas were answered, but not by salvation. No, it was Celeste, the primal beast of death, who descended from the heavens. She stole death from the suffering islanders, preventing them from slipping into the afterlife. They became zombies, sentient and rotting. Unlike the others, my corporeal form faded away, leaving my spirit to haunt the land. This, at least, gave me a faint hope. If I was given an unlife, then perhaps my mother and father would be given the same gift. But the months, they grew into years. And it became clear that though Celeste held dominion over death, life was a more complicated matter. It was my wish that had brought unlife to Tremont. I was to blame for turning my hometown into a living cemetery. If the villagers knew what I had done, well, that's why I chose to haunt the manor on the outskirts of town. Alone in those halls, with no one to talk to, I counted the days until I lost track of time. Solitude was better than guilt. Isolation was better than hearing my name used as a curse. But with time, the silence ate away at my name, until even I forgot who I was. It's true that there weren't people around the manor, but I did discover a few ghost animals floating about. They took a liking to me, probably because of our shared ghosthood, and I gave them cute names to show my affection. Beppo, Gigi, Fuji, and Nicola. Before I knew it, my lonesome days became a little less gray, if not less repetitive. I watched so many tomorrows and yesterdays pass me by. I felt as stale and constant as the mists that covered the island. That all changed when the crew came to my manor. They were a cheerful, lively group, but also straightforward and intimidating. It had been so long since I needed to interact with other people. I knew that if I made contact, I would have to acknowledge the real depth of my loneliness. So I ran, and they gave chase. So I ran again, and they followed once more. No matter where I fled, they found me, undeterred by my spectral form or my ghostly pets. Finally, I decided to ask them about their situation. Thanks to the mists, they explained, their airship was grounded on Tremont. Like me, like the other islanders. We were all prisoners of Celeste. So long as she still had a pact with the island, there would be no refuge from her fog. But, by the same token, her powers preserved the unlives of Tremont's people, myself included. If Celeste was brought down, we would fade with her. It troubled me, but I knew it was a necessary course of action. I had only one thing to accomplish before confronting the primal beast of death. I needed to come clean to the islanders. It was time to make amends. Had it not been for the arrival of the captain and the crew, I would never have found the strength to make that decision. I marched straight to the village, took a deep breath, and explained to the people how I doomed everyone. But to my surprise, they looked upon me with sympathy and warmth. With the understanding and support of the islanders, I called Celeste once again, but she didn't appear, and the mist still covered the island. That's how I learned the truth. It wasn't only me who had crossed Celeste's fate with our own. The other culprit was the doctor who was traveling through our village, back when the pandemic first appeared. He was secretly conducting research to summon Celeste. We hurried to the place where he resided, but when we arrived, we found that his consciousness had already been swallowed by the primal beast of death, and he couldn't cough up any helpful information. Despite the setback, I joined with the crew and the islanders to find and defeat Celeste. The mists parted, and the island returned to its former state. Its residents began to pass into the great beyond, disappearing into light. Before long, everyone I'd known had been lifted into the bright sky, leaving behind only their memories. I closed my eyes and waited for my final moments. But no matter how long I waited, I never began to fade. Left behind, yet again. I stared out at the village, devoid of residents. I was alone, but I could accept that. At any rate, the nameless ghost was no more, because a strange man gave me an oddly familiar name. So long as I had that name, and my memories with the crew, I could wait decades, maybe even centuries, for my sister to return. I think the captain, however, couldn't bear leaving me to such a hollow fate, and invited me to the crew. But how could I leave the island? I knew that my little sister would come back to me. even though we were no more than graves and warm thoughts, this is where her family was laid to rest. If she came back and no one was waiting, wouldn't she be sad? That's why I knew I had to stay. But the captain wouldn't hear of it. If I was worried about my sister, I should go look for her. It was a new chance. I had never been off my island. I had never even considered the option. But I knew I could. I just needed to find the courage. And that's how I set out on a journey with the crew. Somewhere, out there in that big blue sky, my sister is waiting for me. One day, I was out shopping in Seed Hollow Central Plaza when I saw a woman with kind eyes sitting on a bench. She was absorbed in her needlepoint. Your embroidery is beautiful.
Oh, aren't you a dear? Thank you.
Her smile was genuine and cozy, just like the blanket she was working on. She told me it was a present for her beloved. I've never seen anyone so outside before. She giggled. Really? I'm hoping some of this cheerful sunlight works its way into the fiber. Her name was Malfira, and she invited me to have a seat beside her. Admittedly, the weather was beautiful, the kind that made you appreciate being alive. Or, well, unalive. There was a long, thin trail of white dividing the sky, the aftermath of an unfortunate cloud that had been pierced by a wayfaring airship. How fragile those clouds. How fragile our journeys. I glanced back at Malfira, who looked to be making diligent progress. A familiar memory crept to mind, of a time when I begged my mother to sew new stuffed animals for me and my sister. The nostalgia was comfortable, welcomed even, but I was brought back to the present when I heard a troubled sigh from beside me. Is something wrong? Such a forlorn expression didn't match Malfira's cheerful disposition.
Oh, sorry to worry you. It's nothing I would bother a stranger over.
Malfira forced a grin and stretched the throw across her lap.
It's just, I had hoped to use warming thread on this little project.
What kind of thread? I didn't even know there were different types of thread. But according to Malfira, there was a type of insect native to Fondom whose silk was imbued with magic. Items made from this silk were said to retain a comfortable warmth all year round.
If only I could get to Fondom on my own. And then there's the matter of tracking the insect.
Her smile never quavered, but the way her eyebrows stitched together, ever so slightly, covertly signaled her true disappointment. I could do it for you! I know I look young, but I'm a veteran Skyfarer! I put my hands on my hips and puffed out my chest, a posture I hoped would inspire confidence.
Oh, that's sweet. But it was just a silly thought. My fault for having unrealistic expectations, really.
From her tone alone, I could tell the pose did not, in fact, inspire confidence. Later, after a quick discussion with the captain, we decided to head to Fondom anyway. I needed Malfira to finish her blanket. I just didn't understand why yet. Okay, let's do this. According to Sierra, the insect in question nests atop the local wildlife, but there's a rumor a vicious monster also makes its home here. Stay on your toes. Those look like fire spirits.
We better get them before they get us!
Deduction!
You don't scare us!
Dream.
This'll show
Show
'em!
them your trick!
Looking good!
Let's play! It's so hot! I feel like my sweat is sweating! Why are we going through the trouble again?
Sorry. I just wanted to put a smile on Malfira's face. She looked so... I don't know... forlorn?
But it was your first time meeting her, wasn't it? Who's she to you?
I know it's a weird connection, but her name... it sounded like my sister's.
Foam on the sea.
Don't think so!
Certain as death.
How's that? Rock and roll!
Decimate!
Looks like someone wants to fight. Let's teach them not to butt in.
Where you look.
They shall find!
Playtime's not over yet!
Right.
Okay, got it.
Understood.
Where you look. Don't count me out! Now, everybody!
On my mark!
Lights out!
Hup.
Hup. Out of practice?
More wyverns. Momo, you bring up the rear.
Now, the fun begins! You don't scare us! Where you look.
It's over.
Right!
Let's go!
Everyone's so cool!
Yep.
I'll follow this through and thanks.
Just like that!
No!
Wind in the field.
Needles. Ready? Where you look.
It's our turn. No,
Leave it to me!
won't let your guard down.
Very true.
You think I am?
Try to dodge this!
Now, everybody! Don't hold back!
It's all right, Nicola. We'll protect you from the mean monsters.
Foam on the sea.
We got this!
Watch your step. Where you look. Watch your step. Don't let him escape.
You got some backbone after all.
Well, all right.
And yet there are still greater heights to climb.
Nice try.
Door.
Here's needles.
Rain on the hill.
Pass away.
Looking good.
Stay sharp.
This should do
Whoa.
the trick.
Got it.
Down, boys.
You can't play so close
Understood.
to the magma.
What have you fallen?
This'll show 'em.
What's that?
Vern! Look out! It's a monster in disguise! You must be that vicious monster we heard about. If you thought you could get a leg up on us, you have another thing coming. Now, get quick! Here goes! Resonate! The very soul! Aetherite! Requiescence! Amaya! Big Sister Defense! Butterfly! I'll clean up here.
Wind in the field.
Out of practice? A 1, 2, lightning eradication!
What is my kind of art? Hey!
Great work in your family.
If they want to go all out, then so can I.
Right. You look out for any strong attacks. They're good.
Looking good.
Press the advantage! Don't think so!
Where are you looking? Watch your step.
Wind in the field.
All at once! Time for discipline! Right away!
Looking good. Just like that.
Aloha! Okay, after them!
After you.
Let's get it started! Let's end this! Nice! Another one is a bug! Now we can find that bug in peace. We're the top dogs here. Is this what you were looking for? I proudly displayed the hard-won thread to a surprised and overjoyed Malfira.
My word, you really are a Skyfarer, aren't you?
She took the spool for a closer look.
Yes, this is the genuine article. I can't accept this for free. Let me see what money I have on me.
From her purse, she pulled a single, unfamiliar coin. I knew from its extravagant design that it wasn't in circulation anywhere near Seed Hollow, but it looked valuable all the same. I refused the gesture. Retrieving the thread was my decision. I wanted to see that blanket finished. A reward was never part of the equation. Malfira's grin bloomed into a full belly laugh. She told me I was a strange girl. Laughing with her, I replied that I had met stranger. We made another pit stop in Seed Hollow, which gave me the chance to check up on Malfira and her progress with the blanket. Lyria and Vern came with me, and their eyes lit up when they saw her intricate embroidery, just like mine did that first sunny day. Though I hadn't known Malfira for very long, I felt a kinship with her, and I liked to watch her determination evolve with each new stitch. But most of all, I liked that her kind smile, maternal and comforting, was always able to put me at ease. I'd never met anyone so genuine. In fact, nor had my pets.
Who's a spooky boy? Yes, you are.
Malfira playfully scratched behind Beppo's ears. The mood was light, so I decided to learn a little more about my friend. I noticed you're in the Central Plaza quite often.
More or less. I don't have much else to occupy my time. Not with that silly boy still playing in the sand.
Malfira's partner was a geologist on dispatch in Dolly, an extended dispatch, it seemed. Dolly was an island of deserts, with bitterly cold nights. To Malfira, a cozy blanket seemed the perfect way to combat the harsh environment.
Maybe it won't be necessary. He's coming back for a visit on the Airbus next month, and I'm about to burst with excitement.
Her joy should have been infectious. Try as I might to put on a brave face, my heart sank at her words. The Airbus from Dolly? Of course.
Have a nice day.
We got rare spirits, and not the kind that want to haunt you.
Is your stomach growling? Then give it what you want.
Hey! Good day. Which will it be? Will you take this one? Best of luck. Need something? Good day. This once? Let's see. What do you say? Will you accept it? Best of luck. be. Here are the details. We're counting on you. Need something? Here are the details. Please come. How this one? Will you take this one? Here are the details. Be on your way.
All pets on deck.
Someone needs to be circus, huh? Keep on your toes!
Slash and dash!
Pass away. Where are you? We got them!
Looks like they're coming for us! You ready?
Rain on the hill. Fight. 1,000 more. Step.
We've got this!
Direct hit!
The butterfly and march
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
Decimate!
Out of practice! I need a knee!
Okay.
You called?
Show him your
You take the front line. I'll take the back.
as you wish.
Slides! Better act quick before they run!
Wind and the
Get him!
We fight as one!
the fun.
Now, the fun begins! You don't scare us!
Nice try!
Don't let us get away!
Making this
Looking good!
rain and spread your wings.
Where you look.
Looking good!
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
This'll show him!
All at once! Let's finish up. Oh no! Ready to go!
Don't let him escape.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
him to peace. Fun games are just getting started.
Wait, that was fun for you?
Wind in the field.
Slides! Better act quick before they run! Savvy alert! It's over!
You're weaker now!
Yeah! Turn them against each other!
Looking good!
Watch your step! You're ready for it! Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out! Looking good so far! You got this! I want to see where you look. Here goes!
Everyone okay?
Resonate! The very soul! Ace the right! Requiesca!
Where's your breaking point?
Need a hand?
All at once!
Butterfly.
Tick-tock!
Wind in the field.
A 1, 2, lightning eradication! No! Yeah!
All in a day's work.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you for
Lizard!
keeping our spirits up.
Slide! Better act quick before they run! Looks like they're coming for us! You ready? There's still enemies left. You can take them.
Don't think so. Watch your step. Butterfly and not break.
How's that?
Stay sharp in the field.
We're in the home stretch now. Keep it up.
Just like that!
Out of practice. With their guts.
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
So guys, ready for treats?
We finally got Lyria back, but this doesn't bode well.
Good.
Look at the color of that sky. It makes my hair stand on end.
Huh? Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
Well, now.
Great work today, team!
We finally got Lyria back, but this doesn't bode well.
Well, shoot.
I could use this. Aw, it won't open. Hey, nice.
What should I do?
Guess we gotta come back after we find a key.
Not bad. Where are we going?
No. Well, shoot.
Hey, it's Mr. Shade!
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, and you folks got your friend back.
Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Lyria.
I'm Zothba, an information broker. Must have been tough out there, huh, little lady?
Yes. It was.
Zothba, do not frighten the poor child.
Huh? Who's being scary? I'm on my best behavior here.
It pleases me to see that everyone is in good health. I came to lend my support the moment I caught wind of Avia's assault on Seed Hollow.
Speaking of allies, I don't see Roland with you. Where'd he go?
He's been captured.
Oh, crap. Well, look, don't get too down. He's not one to croak without a fight. Maybe we can do something for him, though. You in, Histy?
Most certainly. I am off to make arrangements at once.
All right. Call it intuition, or an overactive gut. But an epic storm's brewing in this here skydom. Don't know how to explain it, but the air's buzzing with emotions. Stuff like joy, anxiety, sadness, anger. You can tell when it's coming to a head. I haven't felt this spooked since the Dolly Island disaster 15 years ago. My point is, you folks ought to haul it back to your own skydom.
What? You can't say that at a time like this!
Look, my sources tell me you hail from Fanta Grande. You've got a fine ship that can cross the Grim Basin. No need to play hero here.
It's not like that. We can't just leave everyone when we know it's coming. Lilith is going to use something called the Pillar of Vayue to destroy the sky. Do we just let her do it? And what about Roland?
Let me be the voice of reason here. You saved your princess. Mission accomplished. So what do knights do after rescuing the damsel? They make sure she stays safe. You're an excellent captain, so I don't need to spell out your next move for you, do I?
We're gonna save Roland.
I'm glad you're looking out for the man. But did you hear a single word I said? Come on. All I'm saying is don't push your luck. Ah, who am I kidding? We both know I can't talk you out of this. But Zega Grande is our home. At least let us keep our pride. Be seeing you around then. And quit with the long faces. We can handle this.
Told us we should get out of Zega Grande, but...
Roland made it abundantly clear that Angramanyu is more than Zega Grande's problem. That power can and will consume the skies.
Exactly. So what I wanted to say was...
We got you, Lyria. Just take a look at my bud. Is that the face of somebody fixing to run away?
Oh, no it isn't.
Yes.
Ah, welcome back. The Grand Cipher's good to go. Are you ready to leave?
We still need some...
Take all the time you need, bud. This is one mission we cannot screw. Look what you see.
Skyfarer, I see. You can expect only the best. Which weapon shall I strengthen? I'll unlock the power within. Let me show you what my master has taught me. Unlocked. Leave it to me. It's a great success. Always strive to be stronger. Let me show you what my master... It can be tempered even more now. Leave it to me. Not bad, is it? What do you have on you? Take care.
Need something? Let's see. This one? Have a good day.
I'm all ear. I can make any weapon you want. Pepper in your weapons? Leave it to me. That went well. I'll unlock the power. Perfect. Leave it to me. It's a great success. Leave it to me. Come again.
Welcome back. The Grand Cipher.
Let's fly.
The air currents have become unstable. Keep your wits about you.
So, are we really doing this? What's the plan?
We're going to rescue Roland.
Right on! Mission numero uno!
He's the reason we were able to save Lyria. Now it's our turn to repay the favor.
And I gotta thank him for taking such good care of the Grand Cipher.
I'm with you there. But this ain't gonna be a walk in the park, you know?
Huh. Bring it on. There's no turning back anyway.
Hang tight, Fix-It Dude. We're a-coming for ya.
Let's give it everything we've got.
A more fearless crew there never was.
Let us wish them well.
They're the perfect folks to defy primeval gods. I'm kinda glad it's them and not me.
And so our debt to them grows heavier once more.
Well, enough yammering. We got our own work to do.
Catalina. What are you?
Got a second?
Alrighty. Hey, this is Roland's. Must have dropped it during all that hubbub at the castle. Be sure you return it to him whenever he gets back, eh? Alrighty.
Catalina.
Got a second?
Wind's running wild today, but it's nothing the Grand Cipher can't handle.
We finally have Lyria back, but there's not even time to celebrate. Lilith is so close to her goal, she's become blind to everything else. I doubt there's anything that can stop her now, except us. It might sound melodramatic, but this is fate. Our crew versus Lilith. So there's only one thing left to do. Fly to the Pillar of Vaioi and end this.
The sky's a shocking shade of despair. Guess we got Lilith and Angra Mainyu to thank for that.
That pillar scares me more. Lilith called it the bridge to the astral realm, right?
Only Angra Mainyu can open the gate. That pillar must be like an altar for the rites.
Look at the very top. It's the light the gate came from. We have to go investigate.
At long last, we have found the head of the snake.
How lucky! You guys smell treasure?